You ever just want to quit your job, buy a boat, sail around the world?
Well, what if we told you that was possible?
I'm Raph.
And I'm Sasha.
With more willpower than money and a dream to become pirates,
We bought a sinking sailboat and spent the next 9 months transforming it.
into one of the sexiest boats on the 7 seas.
There is nothing that can get in the way of us sailing around the world.
So grab your popcorn, hit subscribe, and be prepared for one hell of a story.
The story of our lives.
This is the journey of Spirit Animal.
With 8 days until our haul out, we decided to do some standard maintenance on the engine. After digging in, we realized it was going to need a lot more than a quick tune-up. So we spent the next week ripping it all apart and fixing all the broken pieces. But now, the pressure is seriously on. We have less than 13 hours until our haul out slot, and if we miss this one, the next available haul out time is 2 months from today.
All right, it is 7 o'clock at night. We're sitting here eating peanut butter jelly burritos. Haul out day is tomorrow morning. We gotta be hauled out at 8 o'clock and it's like 3 miles away, so we need to leave here around what, 7? 6:30 probably.
Just to be safe.
We have the transmission that we just got, the heat exchanger outside, and the entire engine that we have to get done and get this engine running tonight so we can haul out tomorrow. The pressure is seriously on. You can see here actually how many engine parts and pieces we have to get back together, how many screws and bolts. We have to put fluid in it, coolant in it, flush the coolant, and install all filters and hoses and rewire everything, and it's 7 o'clock at night. Are you nervous?
No.
I can see it in your eyes.
These are eyes of excitement.
I don't care if we're up all night. We're getting this thing running. Okay, first up, I got the sandpaper bit on the Dremel, and we're about to shape this up. This is just a rough sketch, so I know where I don't want to get. Yes, boy! Hell yeah! Let's sit this in. Now you can see the lip of this thermostat should sit right on that lip if I did it right. And boom, look at that. No more gap around the edge. When we go to flush our system, we're gonna do it with this out first just to get all the debris flowing. Because this only opens when the engine reaches a certain temperature, and it can get clogged because there's not much of a gap when it opens. Cinch it down. Okay, next. Okay, it's been an hour, it's 8 o'clock, and I feel like we have barely gotten anything done. We've only gotten the thermostat done and the primary fuel filter changed. Sasha had to smell to see if this gas, whenever I filled up the fuel filter, if it was diesel or gas, and
His nose doesn't work.
it doesn't.
Mine does, unfortunately.
So she had to smell it like 14 times, and now she's dragging ass.
Yeah, thanks, Rob.
It's almost like you did it on purpose. Time for some coffee, wake up. Yeah.
You're just gulping it down. Next on the agenda, we're gonna get the front of the engine but put back together. Ralph's got the alternator over here.
That's the alternator, and it goes right here.
Push that bolt through now. Here we go.
Now we're putting on the belt. Gonna put it through these two first. This alternator is going to pivot. So you put that on, slide that out, and that's gonna tighten this belt. There we go. Boom. That thing is good. Okay, this is our air cooler, and these were the screws that came inside of here, and they're super hard to get off because you can't torque these very hard. So what I'm doing is I'm replacing them with hex head bolts, and I do have room on the cap that goes here to do it. The problem is this thing was leaking and got ate up. These threads are no longer there. So as you can see, that just strips in and out. It's no good. So I am going to drill this out and make it one size bigger for the next size bolt. This is going to be a really risky operation because as you can see here, I don't have much metal to deal with. If I mess up, not only will it cost $2,500 for a new part, but we will definitely not make our haul out. Here's my drill bit, and this is my tap, and I'm gonna tap this hole. Here, hold this one. Put some like cutting oil in there. Okay. And try to keep it straight down. And keep constant pressure on it as you turn. You don't want to strip the threads. It's really important how you start off. We're just gonna slowly keep biting and biting, and once you get down a few turns, back it back out. Kinda. Okay, let's go back down. Okay, now that that's done, here's my new bolt. Let's see if it works. That goes in perfectly, like butter. And of course, it doesn't fit through here. So what I have to do now is drill this hole out perfectly. When I put this big bolt in, the head is gonna hit here. So it won't even torque all the way down. So what I'm doing, I'm cutting one of these bad boys. This bolt, unfortunately, it's a 10 mil, which is what 90% of the damn bolts are on this engine. Right there. Clamp this right on my mark. Perfect little sleeve. That's gonna put all the compression you need and prevent that bolt from hitting the side right here. Okay, it is on that spacer, so now I can take and torque it down with the right size wrench. Problem solved.
We have the flywheel cover right here, and then we have the transmission over here that we have to put the flywheel cover on first, and then we'll have to bolt it to where the transmission goes, right here. So, cleaning up our space, that way we can find stuff a little bit easier before we start tackling the rest of the engine. And we still have so much to do.
So much.
And we have to pull anchor at 6:30 in the morning.
We might not sleep tonight.
Nope. Luckily, we've got plenty of coffee.
Oh, damn, woman.
Next, we're gonna do the transmission.
It's painted inside and out. We just bolted it back on with these 6 bolts to the flywheel housing. So we're gonna just put this all over, make sure it has a healthy coat of grease on there. And then I'm gonna put a thin layer of grease around this edge too. Yo! Oh boy, I forgot how heavy that was. Get my neck stretches in. All right.
Stretch your kneecaps before you went down. Almost there.
Oh, yes. How I missed you. Right now I'm just cleaning up this edge in here. You can see it's kind of dirty. I want a nice clean edge to work with. Okay, can you give me some antifreeze? Anti-seize. Every screw that we have taken out of this engine is getting anti-seize. Bingo.
Got it?
Yep. Oh my God. Holy shoot, man. This is fun. Oh yeah. Okay, we gotta line that shaft up first. Got it.
Nicely.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Woo! So, found something out, and it's kind of a big deal. Really big deal, actually. We jacked the engine up, left all these bolts in the exact same place, put it back down, and it is not lining upright. The bolts do not line up in that hole. All 4 of them need to drop down a little bit. The last people just bent this up when they installed it, and that puts a lot of torque on your drive shaft because it's not lined up properly. That means your cutlass bearing's gonna get torn out quick, and that's probably why this transmission is bad at 2,000 hours. So that's probably why we had to redo everything. This is a huge find. I'm glad we found this, and we're about to adjust it right now.
To align your engine properly, you need a feeler gauge. You're supposed to have a tolerance between your transmission and your prop shaft coupling of about 0.03 of an inch. Unfortunately, we don't have one right now, so we're gonna eyeball it to get us to the boatyard and line it up properly another day.
All right, show them the shaft. We got it lined up absolutely perfectly. There's no gap on the sides or the tops. We didn't have to bend it to get it in place. It sits perfect.
And these bolts are sliding in without having to do anything. Now time to tighten them up. This is gonna go on just like this. I have the engine harness here. Pretty much powers everything up. And I'm gonna make sure that all the connections are nice and clean. Steel wire brush, get that rust off. This black wire had a hole in it, so we just cut that part off. I'm gonna go through and try to reconnect it to the engine. That way we can get the turbo on and the rest of the engine put back together. Time to plug and play. Isn't that what they call it?
Plug and play, baby.
Plug and
Put
play.
me in, coach. Put me in, coach.
I think Raf's,
The coffee hit.
yeah. Yeah. I need the coffee to hit.
$4:22 in the morning, and we are still going strong. Look at this. This engine is almost put together. I don't know another girl on this planet that can hang like this one.
Thanks.
Let's see those hands. Oh yeah.
They're forever lubricated.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
This needs to get turned around.
Staying strong, baby. Let's go. It is 6:09 in the morning, but I just got the transmission fluid in the tranny. I still have to set the shifter at the right height. We should be leaving in 20 minutes. We have not even tried to see if the engine's gonna crank, so this is really getting down to the wire right now. Fourth quarter, buzzard beater. Can we do it? This is literally about to be a Hail Mary when I go up there and crank that engine. All the bolts and screws and pipe clamps that we've put on here, we're just praying we didn't miss one. And the chances of that, yeah, we will see. First try, baby! Woo-hoo! Oh my god, it works! Let's go! It's pulling good. Hey! Go ahead and shut it off. Shut it off. It's pulling, but we do need to prime the seawater pump, okay? Alright, last thing we gotta do is adjust the transmission and then catch this 7 o'clock bridge so we can get to the marina on time. What time we got?
6:35.
Woo, we got to hurry. All right. We have to hurry our ass. Here.
We need fresh water. We need water to come out. There it goes. Yay! We have water. We have a working engine. Now we just gotta get the anchor up so we can make the. Oh shit! It's going up. It's going up.
We want to thank all of our patrons and give a warm welcome to the new ones that decided to join the crew. There's also a few that signed up for the upper tiers and they are getting a plaque on board the Spirit Animal. Regardless of your tier, your support means the world to us. If you have any interest in becoming a patron, there's a link down below. However, our videos are always free, so if you could please subscribe, like, and share, that would help us grow tremendously. Thanks guys, and we'll see you on the next episode of Spirit Animal.